Welcome back to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Linet Toto is the 24-year-old Bomet woman rep who also serves to be by far the youngest politician in Kenya. She has grabbed headlines and she's now trending at number 1. People are searching in social media. Reason being, yesterday while attending an interdenominational prayer, she made statements that caused a storm. She made statements that are tantamount to accusing Raila Odinga, the Azimio leader, of a man who has been losing elections since 2007. And to date, Linet claims that he continues to heap blame games on the IEBC, claiming that his elections were stolen. This has really elicited a lot of reaction from both the Azimio supporters and the Kenya Kwanza supporters. Just take a look.
Nataka tu kusema jambo moja kwa mzee Raila Odinga. Huyu mzee alianza siasa yake ya maandamano na siasa ya tuni hata kabla sijazaliwa. Alianza siasa yake mwaka wa 1997 wakati sikuwa nimezaliwa, akakuja 2002, akakuja 2007, akakuja 2017, sasa ako 2022 na anasema alifanyiwa nini? Aliipiwa. Nataka nikwambie ya kwamba mheshimiwa wetu Rais Ruto, hao watu wa Kenya walimpigia kura na walimchagua kama rais wao wa 5. Please, mheshimiwa rais.
Alafu wale vijana vidogo ambao wanatusi baba, kuna kengine kalichaguliwa kama kana pesa kama pita za lasia, kanaitwa Toto, kanaongea tu kwa baba tena.
I listened to the statements from the young politician and I thought there are a few things that she needs to know, or if she knows, then she needs to be reminded. Because Linet Chepkorir is a very young, she was born in 1997, a very young politician, and most probably there are several things that she doesn't know concerning the political history in our nation. And one of the things that Linet must understand, she is a woman rep, and the post of woman representative came with the new constitution, the 2010 constitution, and she was there heaping a lot of praises to William Samoei Ruto. But one thing that she is either not aware of or she's forgetting is the fact that she is enjoying fruits of a new constitution that Raila Odinga spearheaded. Raila is one person who shall be remembered. If people will forget everything, the fight to devolve power from the national government to the county government is something that no one will forget, and you cannot take it away from him. William Ruto himself, the president of Kenya, back then in 2010, when Kenyans were ready for change and were fighting to get a new constitution, to get away from the old constitutional order that gave a lot of powers to the president and concentrated all the resources at the national level, William Ruto rejected and campaigned against this constitution. Politics is very funny. When Kenyans promulgated this new constitution in the coalition government, when the late President Mwai Kibaki were running the affairs of Kenya with the then Prime Minister Raila Odinga, did you know that William Ruto became the first beneficiary even after rejecting this new constitution? Because he became the first deputy president under the new constitution. Because in the past, we used to have a vice president. Now it was changed to a deputy president, and he was the first person to benefit. Linet Toto must understand that she is enjoying this because there are people who fought for it. Raila Odinga keeps on reminding us that there is the late slain university don, Dr. Odhiambo Mbai, was killed, and Raila says that it was because he had stood firm to ensure that devolution succeeded. I understand that the drafters of the constitution were really divided. There were those people who did not want powers to be devolved and resources to be devolved, and some of the beloved Kenyans paid with their blood. So this is something that Linet must be reminded, so that she understands that she's enjoying the fruits of the same man she is criticizing. If you want to understand that William was serious when he was opposing the new constitution, just look at how devolution is being frustrated today. Governors are up in arm and they're crying foul, because when William Ruto was campaigning, he had promised that he was going to replenish the account of the county government coffers. And he said that by adding more money to the county government, this was in line with his bottom-up economic model. And he said that those who are living at the bottom of the economic pyramid will get more money when his government, replenishes the county account coffers. But this has not happened. Instead, this has not happened, and the county governments are suffering. So this tells you what it means. Linet Toto also must understand that Raila Odinga, together with others, and I'm not saying that it is Raila alone, but Raila Odinga together with others fought for the democratic space. Today, her generation, and even in my generation, we can have time to criticize the government. We can have time even to pinpoint at weaknesses and mistakes that are taking place, and all the ills that are taking place within the corridors of power, and yet nothing is happening. You see, I'm told that there was a time during the Nyayo era when you could not criticize the government, when it was chama cha baba na mama. There was only one party. And I understand that people paid by their blood when they were fighting for the multipartism, which was just Kanu. The country was was yearning for change, and they wanted multipartism. So the freedom that she is enjoying, the freedom of speech, the freedom of association, now she's got the leeway to criticize, to talk wherever the way she wants. This is something that took the efforts and blood of others to achieve. So she must understand that she's got the leeway to talk, to criticize, to express her views, something that I really enjoy. I just wonder how we would have survived, our generation who did not see this happening. I wonder how we would have survived then, when the freedom of speech and association was really curtailed. I think we should respect those who fought for the democratic space in this country, and this news talks about our leaders is something that we cannot encourage. As a young politician, one day she will be aspiring even to become a governor, because she started as a woman rep. Later she would want to become a governor, and the Kenyan politics is full of murky waters. She will know the real pain when your votes are rigged, and let us go slow. We want just to remind her. Now she claims that since 2007 Raila has been losing and crying foul. But did she know that even the president of Kenya today, William Samoei Ruto, was in one camp with Raila Odinga, and he has maintained that their victory was stolen. In fact, that was not even stealing, was robbed by the then ECK. And she needs to have her facts right, and she seems to be very close to the current president. Let her ask or read the history. It is William Ruto himself who held a press conference and even declared that they did not want to hear anything apart from the victory of Raila Odinga. In fact, in the post-election violence, something that took Ruto to The Hague was the fact that they fought so hard trying to fight for their victory. So these are things that Linet Toto must be reminded, because she seems to be either trying to lick the boots, maybe she was assisted to become the woman rep, or she just wanted to become politically relevant, but facts must be stated. Now there is a fallacy that every anti-Raila crusader has always championed, that Raila does not want to accept that he has been defeated and all this. And Linet, with a number of politicians in that generation, seems to be taking this bait, and they keep on demonizing Raila, that this old man does not want to accept defeat, while the facts reveals something on the contrary. If you want to know that there is a problem, right now Raila is championing for the international community to come, open and audit the server. If we have to put this thing straight, and to put it behind us forever. Let us just open the server to understand and to know who won, because I've always maintained that if we open that server and clarify that Raila lost, then Raila should go home and let Kenyans rest. But if it is found that elections malpractices took place, then William Ruto should vacate office and let the rightful owner. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to educate our younger brothers and sisters to read between the lines, not to forget our history, because I did not see some of this, but it would be painful if we can go back to the darkest days. I have seen the president trying to win the support of the opposition, buying their loyalty, and I'm told that these are tactics that Moi himself used to work with. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but that is my take.